Good morning, church. Our first scripture today is the 123rd Psalm. To you I lift up my eyes, O you who are enthroned in the heavens. As the eyes of students look to the hand of their teacher, as the eyes of attendants look to the hand of those they serve, so our eyes look to you, O God, until you show your mercy. Have mercy on us, O Lord. Have mercy on us, for we have had more than enough of contempt. Our soul has had more than its fill of the scorn of those who are at ease, of the contempt of the proud. Our second scripture is from the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. A wealthy landowner was going on a journey, and he called in 3 workers, entrusting some funds with them. The first was given $5,000, the second $2,000, and the third one $1,000, according to each one's ability. Then the landowner went away. Immediately the worker who had received $5,000 went and invested it and made another $5,000. In the same way, the worker who had received $2,000 doubled that figure. But the worker who received the $1,000 instead went off and dug a hole in the ground and buried the money. After a long absence, the traveler returned home and settled accounts with them. The one who received the $5,000 came forward, bringing the additional $5,000, saying, "You entrusted me with $5,000. Here are $5,000 more." The landowner said, "Well done. You are a good and faithful worker. Since you were trustworthy in a small matter, I will put you in charge of larger affairs. Come, share my joy." The one who had received $2,000 then stepped forward with the additional $2,000, saying, "You entrusted me with $2,000. Here are $2,000 more." The landowner said to this one, "Wisely done. You are a good and faithful worker. Since you are trustworthy in a small matter, I will put you in charge of larger affairs. Come, share my joy." Finally, the one who had received the $1,000 stepped forward and said to the landowner, "Knowing your harshness, you who reap where you do not sow and gather where you do not scatter, and fearing your anger, I went off and buried your $1,000 in the ground. Here is your money back." The landowner was furious and exclaimed, "You are a pathetic excuse of a worker. You have disproved my trust in you and squandered my generosity. You know I always make a profit. You could have at least put the $1,000 in a bank, and then I would have earned a little interest. Take the $1,000 away. Give it to the worker who doubled my investment from $5,000 to $10,000. Those who have will get more until they grow rich, while those who have not will lose even the little they have. Throw this untrustworthy one outside into the shadows, where there is wailing and grinding of teeth."